What if I told you that the reason most people work their entire lives is not because they are lazy, not because they lack talent, but because they were never taught how money truly works? From the moment we are young, we are taught one simple rule: work hard, get paid, spend, repeat. And so we do, day after day, year after year. We trade our time for money. But no one teaches us how to make money work for us. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that while you were sleeping, your money was busy, growing, multiplying, creating freedom. No alarm clock, no rush, no fear of bills controlling your life. This is not a dream for the lucky few. This is a skill, and skills can be learned. Tonight, you are not just watching a video, you are stepping into a story that may change how you think, how you earn, and how you live. This is not about becoming rich overnight. This is about becoming free over time. This is the story of learning how to make your money work for you. There were two friends who grew up on the same street. They went to the same school. They had the same teachers. They even earned almost the same salary. But 10 years later, their lives looked completely different. One of them was always tired, always stressed, always waiting for the next paycheck. The other looked calm, focused, in control. The difference was not how much money they earned. The difference was what they did with it. You see, most people believe money is something you chase, something you run after, something you sacrifice your life for. But money is not meant to be chased. Money is meant to be trained. Think of money like a worker. If you do nothing, it sits still. If you spend it carelessly, it disappears. But if you give it a job, it starts working for you. Making money work for you means this: you stop relying only on your time. You stop living paycheck to paycheck. You start building systems that grow even when you rest. Most people wake up every morning asking, "How much will I earn today?" Wealthy thinkers ask a different question: "How can my money earn today?" This shift in thinking changes everything. When your money works for you, your life becomes lighter. You are no longer running on fear. You are no longer trapped in survival mode. You begin to think long-term. You start planting seeds instead of eating everything today. At first, the progress is slow, very slow, and this is where most people quit. They say, "It's not working. I don't see results. I'll start later." But wealth does not shout in the beginning. It whispers. A small habit, a small decision, a small investment. Over time, those small actions grow into something powerful. Making money work for you is not about being greedy. It is about being wise. It is about protecting your future self. It is about creating options. It is about choosing freedom over fear. And the moment you understand this truth, you stop asking for permission to live better. You begin to build, slowly, patiently, intentionally. This is where your journey starts, not with more money, but with a better understanding of it. Before money ever changes in your hands, it must first change in your mind. Most people don't fail financially because they lack opportunity. They fail because they repeat the same thoughts every single day. I'm not good with money. I'll start when I earn more. Rich people are just lucky. These thoughts feel harmless, but over time, they quietly build invisible walls. And once those walls are built, no amount of hard work can break them. The truth is simple. You cannot build wealth with a poor mindset. One of the two friends from our story learned this early. He realized something important. Money follows direction. And direction comes from thinking. Instead of asking, "How can I spend this money?" he began asking, "How can I use this money?" Instead of seeing money as a reward, he saw it as a tool. A tool can build a house or destroy one. It all depends on who is holding it. The mindset shift begins when you stop thinking short-term. Short-term thinking says, "I want comfort now." Long-term thinking says, "I want freedom later." This is not easy. Your emotions will fight you. Your habits will resist you. Your past will try to pull you back. But every time you delay pleasure, you gain power. Every time you choose learning over spending, you grow stronger. Every wealthy life you admire started with a quiet decision no one applauded. No applause, no celebration, just discipline. And discipline, repeated daily, creates destiny. Most people get paid, and then everyone else gets their money first. The rent, the food, the phone bill, the entertainment, the small pleasures that feel deserved. And when nothing is left, they say, "I'll save next month." But next month never comes. One day, the second friend made a simple decision. The moment he received his income, before spending anything, before touching comfort, he paid himself, not for pleasure, not for luxury, but for his future. This is the rule that separates survival from growth. When you pay yourself first, you send a message to your mind. My future matters. Even if it's small, even if it feels slow, even if no one notices. Small amounts saved consistently become powerful over time. Think of it like this. If you never plant seeds, you will always buy food. But if you plant seeds regularly, one day you won't need to buy anything. This habit changes your identity. You stop being someone who spends everything. You become someone who builds. And once you start building, something incredible happens. You gain confidence. You gain control. You gain patience. You stop panicking about money, because now money has a purpose. It is no longer escaping your hands. It is standing in line, waiting for instructions. And slowly, very slowly, your life begins to change. Not loudly, not suddenly, but deeply. Most people expect success to arrive loudly. They want a big moment, a sudden change, an overnight transformation. But wealth doesn't work that way. Wealth grows quietly. Imagine two people standing side by side. One starts early with very little. The other waits, saying, "I'll begin when I have more." At first, the difference is invisible, almost disappointing. Small savings, small progress, small results. And this is where most people stop. But compound growth is patient. It rewards those who stay when others quit. Every small action you repeat, saving, investing, learning, does not just add to your life, it multiplies. One small decision today connects with another tomorrow, then another, then another. And suddenly, what once looked slow becomes unstoppable. Compound growth teaches you a powerful lesson. Time is more important than speed. You don't need to rush. You need to continue. Those who win are not always the smartest. They are the most consistent. And when you finally look back, you realize something surprising. The hardest part was not the money. The hardest part was waiting. Every time you spend money, you are making a decision about your future. Most people think wealth is about how much you earn. It's not. It's about what you buy. There are two kinds of purchases in life. One takes money from your pocket. The other puts money into your pocket. An asset feeds you. A liability feeds on you. But here's the truth no one tells you. Most liabilities look attractive. They promise comfort, status, approval, a new car, a bigger phone, a lifestyle you haven't earned yet. Assets are quiet, boring, unimpressive at first. They don't shine, they don't impress friends, they don't give instant pleasure, but they work while you sleep, while you learn, while you live. Every wealthy person learned this lesson early. They built assets first, then enjoyed luxuries later. Most people do the opposite. They enjoy first and struggle forever. The choice is always yours. Each decision is a vote for the life you will live tomorrow. Choose wisely. Life has a way of teaching lessons the hard way. Imagine a young investor, excited and eager, who puts all his savings into a single stock, a single business, a single bet. At first, everything seems perfect. The numbers rise, the future looks bright, confidence swells. And then, without warning, the market shifts. The business struggles. The stock drops. The single path he relied on collapses. He panics. He loses hope. He loses money. Now imagine a different approach. A person who spreads their money across several investments: stocks, real estate, small businesses, savings, learning, skills. When one path struggles, another supports him. The risk is smaller, the growth is steadier, the pressure is lighter. Diversification is not about playing it safe, it's about surviving uncertainty while giving your money the best chance to grow. Life is unpredictable, markets shift, opportunities vanish, but those who build multiple streams of growth can weather the storms and thrive. Remember, every dollar you invest is a soldier. Do not send them all to one battle. Send them wisely across many fronts and watch your army grow stronger every day. Most people live their lives trading hours for dollars. Wake up, go to work, earn a paycheck, spend it, repeat. It's exhausting, it's stressful, it's endless. But wealth has a secret. You do not need to trade time for money forever. Consider the second friend in our story. He began small, a little investment here, a side project there. Each one tiny at first, barely noticeable. But over time, these small streams grew. A rental property brought monthly income. A book sold online. Skills he developed turned into consulting. Suddenly, money started working while he slept. This is passive income, the ultimate freedom. Active income feeds you today. Passive income feeds you tomorrow, next month, next year. The most important lesson: do not wait to earn more before building passive income. Start small, start now. Even $1 put to work consistently can snowball into something extraordinary. Wealth is not about working harder, it's about making your money work harder for you. And when you combine active and passive income, you create a life of choice, not obligation. You wake up excited because you are no longer bound by fear. You are free to learn, grow, and live intentionally. There was a young professional named Alex. He had a stable job, a modest salary, and dreams bigger than his bank account. One day, he made a decision that changed everything. He bought his first rental property. At first, people around him were skeptical. Why tie up so much money? Why take a risk? Why not enjoy life now? But Alex understood something most people never do. Real wealth is built on ownership. Owning property meant that while he slept, tenants were paying down the mortgage. While he worked at his day job, his property was quietly growing in value. Each month, it created income he didn't have to chase. This is the magic of real estate. It creates cash flow, builds equity, protects you from inflation, and gives you control over something tangible. Alex's journey wasn't easy. Repairs, tenant issues, loans, and late-night worries tested him. But every challenge was a lesson, a step toward long-term freedom. Most people think wealth comes from high income. Alex learned that wealth comes from ownership, patience, and action. And the beauty of real estate is that it teaches you discipline. It teaches you strategy. It teaches you to think long-term while others live only for today. There was another learner in our story. Someone who read every book on wealth, watched every video, and knew every principle. Yet, his bank account remained empty. Why? Because knowledge alone does nothing. Action is what changes lives. We often believe, if I just learn more, I'll succeed. But the truth is, if I act on what I know, I'll succeed. The difference between the rich and the average is execution. The first friend had less knowledge but more action. Every week, he applied one lesson. Even small actions, budgeting, investing, saving, compounded over months and years. Meanwhile, the other waited for the perfect plan, the perfect job, the perfect opportunity. But life rarely gives perfection. It gives choices. And those who act wisely, even imperfectly, win over time. Behavior is the bridge between dreams and reality. Your thoughts shape your direction, yes, but your actions determine your destination. Start small. Start today. Even one deliberate step forward is more powerful than a year of waiting. Because in the end, wealth is not about luck. It's about decisions repeated consistently. It's about choosing to act when others hesitate. After years of learning, saving, investing, and acting, our friends reached a profound understanding. Wealth is not about the money in your account, it is about freedom. Freedom to live life on your terms. Freedom to wake up and choose what matters most. Freedom to spend time with loved ones. Freedom to pursue passions, not just pay bills. One of the friends, now financially independent, reflected, "The money itself didn't make me happy. It gave me options, and options gave me purpose." Wealth is also about impact. With resources, you can help others. You can invest in dreams beyond your own. You can create opportunities where none existed. And finally, wealth is about legacy. The lessons you learn, the habits you form, and the assets you build can ripple across generations. Money left unattended is just paper. Money invested with intention becomes a tool for freedom, growth, and lasting influence. The richest people don't measure success by what they earn. They measure it by what they create, protect, and share. So as you step into your own journey, remember, wealth is not a destination. It is a way of thinking, a way of acting, and a way of living. Take a deep breath. Think about the story you just heard. Ask yourself, which lesson will I act on today? How can I make my money work for me this week? What small step will I take to plant seeds for my future? Remember, mindset matters first. Behavior beats belief. Consistency compounds over time. Assets grow. Liabilities shrink your freedom. Passive income frees your time. Your choices today shape your life tomorrow. Your journey starts now, not with more money, not with luck, but with the decisions you make today. Plant the seeds. Take the action. Stay consistent. And slowly, over time, you will not just earn wealth, you will own your freedom, your future, and your legacy. Because when your money works for you, your life transforms. And that transformation begins with a single step.